Hello guys, so I'm going to share you how to fight BloomReaper with the Harlow flash freeze that build that I already shared. So here's the skill tree again, and already shared it. I think I talked about it. So I'm not gonna explain the trees again. I'm just giving you a quick high of what I'm having. What's important is I have a TK wave, which I use to take down the crystals. I have a kickballer, which I use to take down the orbs. And I have the sweet embrace, which I use to fight the boss. I mean, maybe we could do a better job using a complex route, but I just love this gun, so I'm gonna use it. And I'm gonna use AF 1000 with enrage. We're gonna use Illustrious 7th, and the Guardian Angel is quite reliable to be amping the shots and creating higher dot. It's easier than with the What's for Dinner because the shield is fast real quick. I have this Prime Potency, which I'm gonna use to do additional shotgun damage and shotgun status effect damage. The middle part is actually very important here, and this grenade, which I use to try and freeze some creeps and to take down the crystal and orbs at the beginning. So when we start the boss fight with there, what we are gonna do is take down the crystals and orbs as quickly as possible. And there's actually an issue with all 7 class mod here, is that I think it's bugged, but every crystal enemies creeps which walk like vile creeps, they don't restore our 7th, and they're not good to restore our action skill. So what we need to do is move on any plateau as fast as we can, so that we hope to encounter a few creep to freeze them when we reactivate the action skill, because don't try to maintain the action skill after the crystal phase. You're gonna lose it while you fight BloomReaper. Instead, try to win it back and use the action skill to finish BloomReaper. I mean the second action skill. So I'm gonna try it. It's not that easy to do, but this is my most consistent setup. So I'm gonna mute my mic and let's hope that it works as planned. almost messed up. Started this time, and as you've seen, I tried to maintain my action skill after the crystal phase, and what you've seen is that I failed to maintain it, and I wasn't able to build like one additional stack of group study after the first action skill occurred. So what happened is that if you manage to have like one stack of group study when you start the second phase against BloomReaper, you're gonna do quite a lot more damage, and it's gonna help you guys to finish the second phase faster and use the grenade to try to freeze additional enemies. The nuclear winter is gonna help you for that with the skill flash freeze. And what's gonna happen as well when you freeze them is that don't try to like kill all of them. Try to spare a few if you can and refreeze a few others. This is going to allow you to fight the boss. You can also be more what's the word for that? Like you can try to spare a few of the drop steady charge, but mine, I have my action skill set with my fire, so as I fire it activated, so it's actually conservative. That's the word I was searching for. It's a bit hard to be conservative with it. Anyway, if you don't mind like manually pressing the grenade, that's a good grenade, I guess, but I prefer the only one. If you prefer to manually press the action skill to be able to be more conservative, it's actually probably a good idea. Maybe I should do it to be more consistent in this fight. But anyway, that's it. So that was confused. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the hack on how to use the build against BloomReaper. Have a great day. Bye.